Happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties. We have the last Monday market moment for the month already. January is almost fully in the books. And before we finish up this month, we're going to talk about some new stats. So I'm going to introduce some new stats later on. But first, let's get right into the normal stats. Right now, we have 2,797 homes for sale in San Diego County. No change from last week. That's kind of crazy. I've never seen that before. Same number of homes for sale today as there were a week ago. Median list price, $968. That did go down a little bit. Average days on market, also no change, 52 days on the market. Pending sales, however, are up by 159 to 1974. Median list price of those homes, $830,000, increased from last week. Average days on market, 31 fewer days than the week before. Months of inventory gone down a little bit. It was 2.21. Now it's 2.12. So those numbers switched a little bit. And it's because we're seeing more closed sales, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. And you can see since the beginning of the year, a number of homes on the market has been increasing, but just this last week kind of plateaued. However, the number of homes going into escrow has been steadily increasing week after week. Since last week, we saw 633 homes come on the market, 20 fewer than the week before, with a median list price of $850,000, lower than the ones that came on the market the week before. New pendings, 379, also down, but only down by 4 from last week. Median list price, $849,900, decreased from last week. Average days on market, 24, so 3 more days for the ones that went pending. New pendings listed within the last week, 6%, 24. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 49%, 185. So the week before it was 54%. Now it's 49, still hovering around half the homes are selling in 2 weeks or less. Here's a chart from the Stephen Thomas report that shows the last few years is number of active listings on the market. You can see where we're starting here. We are at this little blue line right here because we're only 1 month in, but you can see the trajectory is similar to what it was a couple of years ago as far as new inventory coming on the market versus last year where inventory was on the decline, same as 2021. Inventory is on the increase so far, and the demand, the total number of homes that went pending in the last 30 days, very similar to what it was last year, very similar trajectory, and even a little bit steeper than it was last year, I think because rates have come down a little bit. All right, since last week, we saw 243 homes close escrow, 38 more than last week, which is why the months of inventory has gone down because the denominator of that calculation has gone up. Median list price, $859,000, up from last week. Median sales price, $865,000, also up from last week. Average days on market, 29, also up from last week by 2 days. The least expensive sale was in Lakeside, $177,000. La Jolla had the most expensive sale, $7,640,000. Here's a chart that shows new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. And you can see that even though the total number of actives has gone up for the most part over the last few weeks, week after week, we can see that the new inventory coming on the market has actually been declining since it jumped up the beginning of the year. So we'll have to watch that and see if that trend continues and how that plays out to total inventory. New pendings, you can see higher than it was a couple weeks ago, but lower than last week. But closed sales is going up, which is good to see. Here's a chart showing median list price and median sales price, up about where the highest we've been in the last couple weeks. And here is the new stat. I want to take a look at the median price of a home, $865,000. And I wanted to see what the stats look like for the homes below that, the homes above that. So closed sales under $865,000, they had a median list price of $675,000 and a median sales price of $674,000. So pretty close. Average days on market, 29. For the closed sales over $865,000, the median list price was $1.2 million. The median sales price, $1,195,000. So interestingly, the median sales price was lower than the median list price for both both categories, under 865 and over 865. And the average days on market, 28, almost the same as the ones that were priced under 865. So we're kind of balanced as far as months of inventory and close price relative to list price for homes under 865 and homes over 865. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Next week, we'll have some other stats that we're going to dissect as well. Don't forget to scan the QR code to track your home's value. If you have any questions about this information and how it might affect you and your goals, please don't hesitate to give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Happy to help any way I can. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Hope you have a great day. Look forward to seeing you in February.
Thanks for watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. To request a transcript of this week's report, send an email to brian@devorerealtygroup.com.